Okay, well, I was just waiting to see if anybody hopped on here. I spoke to the service person, not the mechanic, but she said the mechanics don't come and talk to the clients, which I don't like, because then I don't get a very good explanation about what's going on. Hi, you know it, Liberty. So anyway, the CVT brain, like the transmission brain that I had replaced 2 years ago, is a totally different component than let's go till we can't go no more. Failure of torque clutch converter, replacement transmission recommended, $9,385.59. Dealer suggests getting a new car because that's transmission's a lot more than what the car is worth, which is really a no-brainer. So I'm sort of blown away because the service issue that was put out there, I never received any notice about. It's not a recall, so I don't know that they would have to, but it was about the issues with the torque clutch. So Deuce did some research and said that Hive Parte Bonza, I just got some really sad news about my car. It's been starved of oil, which eventually makes the transmission fail. So the torque converter, the torque clutch converter. So an issue that Subaru knew about, and now my car is done almost, because I'm going to continue to drive it until I can figure out what to do next. And Subaru charges me $162 to tell me that their problem that they already knew about killed my car. It's an excuse to not perform work on issue the manufacturer screwed up on. Oh, is that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So I went and saw my mechanic, Johnny, and I thanked him for, I said, so this is why you didn't want to go ahead and change the axles out. He said, yeah, probably. Parte Bonza, I'm glad you're on here, because I'm having that that kind of bad feeling that some of us have been getting, that have gone on convoy and been continuing the freedom marching, you know, to sum it all up, and the backlash of it, you know, on the vehicles and on the finances and on the relationships and on the, you know, things that would have been taken care of in a timely fashion, not being taken care of in a timely fashion as a result of the constant churning of the freedom wheel. And so there is a backlash for coming out and doing what you know, what we've been compelled to do, those of us that have been out here. There's a backlash. Yeah, so I'm going to call Subaru directly and ask them straight up what they're going to do for me. that's not fair. Man, I'm all hoarse and stuffy from sitting in there because they're doing building in that Subaru dealership. So it was going to happen. It was going to happen regardless of what I've been, putting the car through. It was going to happen regardless. That's not fair. I only got 22. This vehicle only got 222,000 miles out of it, and it already had 95,000 when I got it. So that's not a very good investment. Not that vehicles are good investments, but you know what I mean. I didn't get my money's worth out of it. I only got 127,000 miles out of this vehicle. That's disappointing. Inspection result, it says okay, and it says not inspected, not inspected, not inspected, but inspect transmission for leaks. It looks like that's like the only thing they inspected. Hey Lee, so yeah, hi everybody. So the news isn't good. It is a failure of torque clutch converter replacement transmission recommended $9,385.59, of which the dealership itself said they recommended getting a new vehicle as the transmission costs more than what the vehicle is worth. And they have a checklist here. Like the transmission itself would cost $6,975. Torque converter clutch not working as it should, causing stalling and shaking. And this was a service issue that Subaru already knew about. So it's basically starving it of fluid. They didn't inspect anything except for inspect transmission for leaks. So they went right to the transmission. What about spark plugs? What about fuel pumps? What about, I mean, is this definitely what it is? I mean, I guess that's when they have a service a service bulletin like that, you know. I guess they're like, oh, well, this one finally went. So they wavered it basically for me because it was recommended and not done. I declined services. Customer declined service at this time. But it's still, but they listed that as a trans concern. Well, I am paying. Oh. I am paying a high cost for I'm paying a high cost for joining the freedom movement on the ground. You know it, Liberty. Why does your handle always answer whatever you're stating like so well? It just really does. Hi, Terry Ann. I'm a little emotional right now. Because I really do feel like I've been doing the right thing. Right. This is two mechanics. I first took it to Johnny. And then he had me take it to Subaru. So, and considering the service warning that they had, the service, I keep forgetting the word, parte banza, put it in here for me, thank you, service bulletin for this exact issue that would destroy your transmission, that I never heard about until now, because I took care of all of the recalls and everything right away. I stayed on them about the airbags and everything else, and if I had known about this, it would have been addressed a long time ago while it was still under warranty. I checked everything. I had them check everything before my warranty expired. I did have them check everything before the warranty expired. Is there anything out there at all, recall, otherwise? Yeah, I think Subaru kind of did me wrong though, because I did do everything that I could have possibly done to make sure that these kinds of issues weren't still hanging out there, you know, issues that they knew about already. Isn't that sad? So I'm going to call Subaru. It was secondhand. It was from a dealership. It was from Orisman in Bowie. Why didn't they check that out, right? So, yep, this particular Hive wagon is on its way out, Linda. It needs a new transmission that costs more than the car is worth. So, regardless of how it got to this, which, you know, was basically a Subaru issue, this car is on its way out. So, I'm very sad about that. I really Loved having the Outback. So I'm still in shock mode, kind of working out. Yeah, we have to go buy the Hive Wagon, but we're going to keep driving it right now. They say put it in neutral going up to a stop, like some of y'all were suggesting too. Yeah, it's like $9,500, just under $9,500. And the car's not worth that much because it's 2012, so that's sad. I'm at a park, people are running and stuff. Walking their dogs. It's a gorgeous day. Sure. For $9,500. So apparently that's a separate thing from the brain itself. The brain itself tells the torque converter and everything else what to do, I guess. And that's what I got replaced 2 years ago. You've more than once with a transmission. It's not cheap. No, not at all. Yeah. You know it, Liberty. for the new Glory Bee wagon. Right? So I gotta have something to pull the RV with, though. I don't think they sell campers. That would be too rich for my blood, though, because that would take a lot of gas. We do a lot of driving, obviously, because it's, you know, been over 25,000 miles since March 2nd. I mean, that's a lot of miles. Not that I'm always going to be on convoy running across the country and back, but I think with the gas situation, I've got to go economical. But I also have enjoyed having this camper lifestyle with the Outback. You know, this has been a good situation. If there's a van, you know, that'd be different. But the dealer, so should I run by a transmission shop real quick? I need to find a B van. Yeah, but that B van's got to be at least 27 miles to the gallon, or I couldn't even justify it. I don't think vans would do that. This is probably about as big as I could go, gas-wise, right? This is like, it's like, are y'all waiting for me? Okay. It's like cross-country skating. Looks like a lot of work. That cross-country skating looks like a hip replacement waiting to happen. I would have it so pretty, my van build out, absolutely. I don't think they get very good gas mileage, though. Boy, I mean, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? It's scary. It's scary buying secondhand sometimes that you can afford, because you don't know what kind of problems you're getting. The only troubles that I've had with this have been the factory troubles. And that's a true story. And it's very disappointing, because this was a factory problem that has destroyed the vehicle. she's still super clean. Yeah, I don't think I would buy a vehicle off of Facebook. I wouldn't be able to afford to fix it up. Fixer-uppers are for people who have a lot of money to dump into the vehicles, I've decided. You know, this wasn't a fixer-upper. I mean, she was in good shape. I still didn't get nearly as many miles as I should have out of her. I should have been able to get a whole nother 100,000 miles out of her if it wasn't for a factory issue, which I'll be telling Subaru for sure. Just the torque converter should be $1,200. I looked into it. The dealership doesn't want to do it. Warranty, but a transmission would. Right? Well, I mean, now Johnny did say that it was right to say the whole thing. You know, because then you have the issue of it not wanting to work with the rest of it, right? Because of the computer brain. Remember, this is a CVT. It's not just a regular transmission. Gosh, I don't know, Uncle Deuce. I don't know, y'all. Uncle Deuce only buys fixer-uppers. I know. I used to only buy them. They would get buyers, is what they would do. They were that'll do, it'll do. And then I'd run them into ground and buy another one for $1,200, $1,500, whatever. I'd buy my parents' vehicles because they took such good care of them. I did that a couple times. A Toyota Camry one time and a Toyota Avalon the next. You know, you get a fair market price and run it into the ground. Yeah, that was a transmission that went up on the Avalon. Oh no, that was... No, I sold that. That was still running. It just needed more things than I wanted to fix on it. That was another Toyota Camry I bought off of somebody and the transmission went up. You're buying some body. Am I buying same body? Like if I go for another Outback, like it'd be cheaper just to go ahead and get the transmission? I don't know. I got things rusting out underneath too, though. That we can't find the part to replace it. So I don't know. Johnny said a weird thing to me though. He goes, "You're gonna buy brand new?" And I was like, "Why would I do that?" They have so many vehicles sitting on lots waiting for chips that, I mean, maybe now is a better time to buy brand new than it is used. I don't know. Too loose sound. Vargo, I got it changed out in California, and then I went the longest I've ever gone without changing oil until last week, because I'm a big believer in that as well, but I just wasn't able to do it financially. This has been a financial hit, doing all this, you know. It's You lease your SUV for 3 years? I'm too hard on my vehicle to lease, I think. I like it being mine. Even though the bank owns it, right? Okay, you can try. Can you hear me? Uncle Deuce? Okay, I can try what, hun? I don't know where I'm going. I figure there's got to be a transmission place somewhere here. I think I'm in a daze. I think that's my problem. Oh, your headphones went out. Oh, bless your heart. Oh. I feel tired. I feel like I need an iced coffee. My tea's not doing it. Your neighbor just bought a truck that someone just wanted to get rid of because he could no longer afford the payments. Right? I've heard of that happening sometimes when people wind up taking over payments. Everybody's, yeah, well, a lot of people's financial situations are changing. At the time when we need the freedom fighting, it's the worst time financially to become a freedom fighter. None of this makes any sense, y'all, but God is so good. Somehow this is going to work out exactly the way it needs to. I don't know what it is, but God's got a plan. It's just my duty to keep plugging away, right? Oil system flush. Oh my word. But I just had the oil changed. I think there's a transmission place back here. I am so old-fashioned. I would just so much rather just show up at your place of business and ask you questions instead of calling. Look at that big old Marmaduke. Oh my goodness. It's a bull mastiff. Those things are huge. Let's see. I don't know, but Johnny said start, he would, you know, he's like, keep driving, you know. Oh my goodness. I always forget this motorcycle shop is here. Jeez Louise. That's what I should be doing, is heading down to Southern Maryland and getting my bike to the shop. Ask them about Yamahas, because they're not usually open. All right, y'all hang out here for a second. I'll be right back. Oh no, we got sex bots. Oh, all right. So they do work on motorcycles in the spring and snowmobiles in the wintertime. We don't get enough snow here for snowmobiles. I don't get it. As long as you have proof of oil changes as required, Subaru should be responsible. I mean, Subaru is responsible because it's a part that they make you aware of, and nobody made me aware of it, or an issue. But Pay Vargo, I did not in the end here. Since I joined the convoy, did not get them as often as I normally would, and as often as you should. I went from early May, the beginning of May, I guess it was, out in Banning, California, until just last week without getting an oil change, and that's a lot of miles. And I've never done that. Now, this issue began when I was getting my oil changed in Banning, California. This issue, because I had it checked out while I was there getting the oil changed. So he doesn't know of anyone who works on Subaru transmissions. I have a specialized transmission with the CVT, so I can't just go to any transmission shop. I know, chilled. Oh my gosh. Oh, did the chat die while y'all were sitting in the window? May have. Oh. Street check out here. Oh, I think the chat. Somebody say something to the chat, Fry. I think it froze up. The window, it got too hot. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. Thank you, Kitty. Romans 8:28. Yes, I will be revisiting that later this afternoon. Import auto service. Not something that says specifically transmissions. They've redone that building. Well, I'm here just because I'm like at a loss, and I wanted to catch y'all up on what happened. I'm in Annapolis here, and I'm just kind of looking around. Oh boy. Let's ask Dave really quick. I haven't been here in a long time. I trust them, so I'm gonna because it rattles out, it rattles down, like, you know, you keep driving on it and you'll gradually lose gear by gear by gear in the old transmissions. This is a CVT transmission, so I have no idea like how it works. Annapolis transmission on Margaret Street. Okay, I'll check there next. Pay Vargo, thank you. Y'all hang on a second. I'm going to run in and talk to Dave here real quick because I trust them. And I had a couple more questions I forgot to ask. Look, you can see the roof pack on top of my car and the reflection in the window there. and how we tied it with ropes. After Dee helped me break into it because I broke the key off in it. Oh no. Alright, be right back.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah, I just had to get a picture so I can load you in. Not a problem. Thank you very much, sir. All right. Yes, sir.
Okay, yep. He said to talk to Roger at Annapolis Transmission, so thank you for that. He suggested them, and then that was the one that you had gotten the number for. Oh, Parte Bonza, thank you. God bless you. A new career, and it just takes up all my time when I get on. It's only for a few minutes, and then I get pulled away. Oh, man. I pray that your new career is going well. Doing fine. This is just, you know, these are luxury issues, you guys, and we're just keeping it in the right perspective. Thank you, darling. Thank you. I guess work's going all right. I appreciate the contribution. You know it. Uncle Deuce in the same spot, and Uncle Deuce picked up a new family too. Yep. Thank you, Okie Gigi. Everybody smash that like button. Awesome. Yes, we're praying for everything to be so great for you, Parte Bonza. Wish I could remember more. Oh, that's okay, Pay Vargo. I am. I'm going to Annapolis Transmission now, and we want to talk to Roger, he said. So I appreciate the info, you guys. First world problems, right? Yep. This is going to work out somehow, some way. It always does. And we found another motorcycle shop for the spring when they can do some simple things. They don't do a whole lot, but they do some. So that's good to know. Because Harley closed, they wouldn't touch my Japanese bikes anyway. And okay, here it is. Hey, you work here? Is Roger in today?
I'm him.
You're Roger? That's awesome. They just, Chris and them told me to come over here and chat with you really quick. I just got the bad news about the transmission on this vehicle.
Okay.
And I was curious what you think. Can I, you know, like on an older vehicle, they, failure of torque clutch converter. I totally ambushed you. Thank you for talking to me. Do I have to replace the whole thing? I replaced the brain 2 years ago.
Stalling when coming to a stop when it gets hot.
Well, it doesn't even get hot. It just stalls out.
Well, when the vehicle's pretty hot, it usually does it.
Does it first thing when you start it up too?
Really?
Yeah. No, I've just put 25,000 miles on. I drove out to California. That's where it started, and then there's a service issue with this part.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You want to drop it off to us one day, and we'll take a look at it a little more in depth and give you our best idea of what's going on with it?
Well, I mean, I just did all that with them, but I'm wondering.
I mean, we won't charge you anything. I just want to make sure that it's the torque converter clutch. I mean, if it is a torque converter clutch, I would imagine, yes, I would recommend replacement of the transmission.
The whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, because if the converter clutch inside has worn, it's shot all that material throughout the transmission, and it's just not conducive to one part replacement.
Right, which is a good possibility too, because they have the service warning, whatever they call it, right? And I'm beyond that warranty.
Gotcha.
And then I just went the longest I've ever gone without changing the oil from Banning, California to here, and that was a lot of miles. And so I went beyond my 3,000 to 5,000 and finally got it changed. So I may have contributed to even more of it. I don't know.
Yeah, the oil change doesn't have anything to do with the transmission.
Okay, because that's a whole other fluid, right?
Yeah, it's two separate systems.
Yeah. Now my Honda motorcycle, that was different, but not this thing, right?
Well, it's two different animals on that.
Right. I mean Kawasaki. What am I saying? So yeah. I mean, they're suggesting I just get a new car.
That's completely up to you.
But yeah, I'd rather do lesser than I mean, I like this car.
Yeah. I mean, if you want, give us a call up front.
Okay.
And give them the VIN number, and we'll get you an estimate on replacement of transmission. I mean, we would recommend replacement of the transmission with a dealer unit.
Yeah.
So a Subaru unit.
Yeah.
Rather than any aftermarket stuff. We've had too many problems with other stuff.
Right.
So.
Okay. But you're thinking probably go ahead with the whole thing?
I would, yeah. I mean, we might be able to do it a little bit cheaper than the dealer for sure.
Yeah.
But
I'll give you all a call.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Roger. I appreciate you. Okay.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you. Thanks for your time.
Yep.
Okay, y'all heard it from Roger at Annapolis Transmission. Yep, I'll let him look at it. Absolutely. They said between 3,000 to 5,000. Holy cow. Oh my God. If I hadn't just completely like ran everything into the negative file, my credit, everything, you know, like I wouldn't even consider a replacement on the transmission, but oh my gosh. Well, that means getting the motorcycle on the road so I can sell that at the worst time of the year to sell it. Maybe if the tranny can hold out 3 more months. Oh my gosh. My Hive is so sick she's almost done. Alright, this is going to seem really irresponsible, but I need a Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee. I'm just like very... I need some... I need a pep, and I need something that I just love that doesn't cost $5,000 or $10,000. Because every penny counts, you know. But sometimes you just need an iced coffee. I don't do it often. Okie Gigi, I think I've only had a couple of iced coffees since the one you got me on the mall. You remember buying me a coffee? That was so sweet. Oh my gosh. That was the first time I think anybody ever bought me a coffee. Lady needs treats. Thank you, Harbor Watch. We are justifying this expenditure. This expenditure for Glory Be. Oh no, I can't. I'm sorry. I don't even know where you're trying to go. Because if they were trying to go this way, they would have been turning tighter. That's right. They decided to block traffic. That's what they did. We see you. Okay, Gigi. Oh my goodness. Oh. That was on the mall when 1776 Restoration Movement was on the mall. Doesn't that seem like years ago in a way? Do a live auction on YouTube for the motorcycle. Oh my gosh. Oh, and get a P.O. box and we can send you stuff to auction. I have stuff to auction. Good grief. Do people do that, Uncle Deuce? Once the problem started, it ends up being the transmission, right? They say it's not the greatest, thing. Some people are trying to bypass CVTs, I understand. So I just don't know enough about them. It seems to me if there's 2 components to what used to be one, then it can't be good. Many do it once a week or a month. Oh my gosh. Do an auction. So it's basically like you're doing an online auction. We got 2 GGs in the house. We got Okie, GG, and GG. God bless y'all. Oh, here, I'll put it on the screen. Thank you. I always forget to put my watermarks up, which is really very foolish. There we go. It's up on the screen. God bless y'all. So if you do fix a transmission, it does have a warranty on it. It just depends on pros and cons. I know, but there's also those times when people have done it and it doesn't want to work with your engine, you know? So it can wind up causing this whole domino chain reaction. It makes me very nervous. Can't imagine $10,000 for a transmission. But I mean, that is like a major component of why the car runs. Where'd that Dunkin' Donuts go? Oh my gosh. Oh, I just drove right by it. Doggone it. Let's put some more miles on this broken transmission. Goodness gracious. Oh, so it goes. So it goes. So it goes. I mean, you could get yourself all set up into a van life right now, but it doesn't seem like the best investment. Not that it's a good investment in vehicles anytime, but it would be an investment of your money and energy to put it into something that this current administration is trying to get off the road. You know, anything that runs on gas. I don't believe that they're going to be able to do it. But they're going to make it, 2 more years like this, you know, we got to pray that this Senate turns red, majority, and if we've gotten the news it has, please somebody let me know. I haven't been able to follow it the last couple of days. Yeah, you all know what I'm saying. I'm speaking to the choir. We're all here because we understand. And that would be a different vehicle for you, right, Wyoming girl? I mean, that's, yeah. It's a little scary. I mean, like, I like the way Uncle Deuce and some of y'all were thinking is if this certain portion of it would fix it, but what Roger, y'all just heard Roger, he said the problem is like once it starts going, it starts spewing all kinds of metal junk around and everything. But I am curious for them, I hate to do it to them, but I'm curious how much it would cost for them to do it versus the dealership. Doesn't look good for Masters in Arizona. No, it doesn't, does it? Y'all got some creeps out there too, don't you? Creeps everywhere. Senate 48 to 46. It's not done yet though, right, Uncle Deuce? Okie Gigi. Oh, God bless you. Thank you. I'm going to get a big one. I am. God bless you, honey. That's a big deal. Thank you. Extended SUVs? What is an extended SUV? Like these things that everybody, the black vehicles that everyone's driving in DC? Oh, what are those things? The labor might be cheaper, but not the transmission, right? Because the transmission's going to cost what it costs, and that's over $6,000. The labor wasn't even that bad at Subaru. Because he wants to get a dealer transmission, so I already know that that's going to be over $6,000 because they already priced it out for me. Oh my God, am I going to fit under there? We fit. I haven't been here in forever. Expedition Max, like they're a lot longer, right? Hey, can I get a large iced coffee with 2 sugar, 1 cream, and extra ice?
Anything else?
No, that'll do it.
$3.70.
Thank you. Thank you, Okie Gigi and Gigi. God bless y'all. Oh my gosh, this is going to taste really good. It's really warm. It's 69 degrees. I'm dressed for cold weather because it was cool yesterday. Oh, next window. There you go. How are you? Good. Super. Oh, that looks good. Have a great day. Oh boy, thank you, thank you. Excursion, and you sold the last one you restored. Like, what does that get for gas mileage, though? You know, I think only senators and representatives and stuff, people who work in DC, can afford these things. Oh yay, we're having a cup of coffee with Okie Gigi. Oh, it's so good. Oh my gosh, thank you. I got a big one. Oh boy, is that good. Google, how do you pin information in the chat? We all want to send Gloria B some assistance. Thank you. Some information. Oh, I see what you mean. Like if you grab it from one place and put it in another. Gosh, I don't know how you would do that. Directions are in the... Thank you, Uncle Deuce. Get a donut too, Pay Vargo said. I don't know, did you see how chubby my face is? Or the size of that sandwich that I made for breakfast was? Oh my goodness. Don't think I didn't think of it though. Good Lord. Considering it's a sub, right? I can pin, if you put the link up, I can pin it. Oh my goodness, how would I do that? Well, couldn't my mods do it? Gosh, right now I've got to decide, do I go home and call Subaru right now? Or do we go slip into DC? I guess, yeah, let's go to DC. That was, the second one was go talk to Roger at Dave's Auto said go talk to Roger at Annapolis Transmission, and then Roger at Annapolis Transmission said call their front office, they'd give me a quote on what it would cost them to do it, versus they said they can be a little cheaper than the dealership. And my concern with everything that I've done to keep afloat while doing all the freedom stuff, you know, is that I think it's going to be difficult for me to get into a new vehicle in any kind of reasonable way. So it's like I got a lot of research to do. But Johnny said start looking. So his thought was, when he said that, his thought was just get another car. Now, Johnny became my mechanic years and years ago because I couldn't trust anybody else. And then I went to Mr. Green for a while, and he was such a pervert that I was like, why am I even dealing with this? And then some of my friends were using Johnny, and he was just a good dude. And he's been just a really great mechanic for me for a lot of years. Overheating. I gotta put that on there, and then I lost my watermarks. I'm putting those back on. Yeah, PayPal is just too many iffies about them. Sure what their deal is, but they've had too many issues over the years. Swap out the converter. Whoops. And flush the transmission. Well, will you send me that? I don't know if I can just flush this fluid. I don't understand this transmission. I really don't. Turn the air on. I finally did October 28th. I got my first from the a few people had given the super stickers and super chats. That takes 2 months to for YouTube to pay out, and it can't monetize because of the copyright laws. That was very minimal. But I did. It was, over $100, so that was nice. And this month, I think it'll be a little over 100 again. So that's really cool. I'm grateful for everything. Are you kidding? And then I got invited to set up a table for my jewelry December 10th. But that's the date of my brother-in-law's celebration of life is December 10th. I think it's important that I'm there. Good Lord, if I can make it there. Oh my gosh, this is too much. So sad. Sorry, it's buffering. Hopefully everybody's still there. Right? Everything helps, y'all. I'm telling you. There's no. Look, when you find a penny and pick it up, that helps. Dr. Wayne Dyer said he picked up every bit of loose change he ever saw on the ground. He said that was a penny earning that day. Okie Gigi, this is like one of the best iced coffees ever. I haven't had one in a while. I really like it. Thank you, thank you. I feel it's kind of reviving me a little bit. Aren't we blessed to grow old, though. Isn't it great? Do a live auction. So what? I don't understand. Like, how do you do that? You just go live and you're like, okay, you can, like, all right, give me bids starting at like $5 for what? Pair of shoes, and that are brand new, never been worn, and people just start bidding, and then what? You tag it and mail it to them. Hey, Gloria. Lee Bar doesn't like getting old. I know it's a little painful, you know, it is. Especially now that we have all these photographs and videos and everything else, and it's like, dang, I understand how movie stars feel now, you know? They're always having to see themselves how they used to be if they look. But growing older is not a guarantee for everybody, so it's a blessing. We have more people that we can prayerfully help come to God and Jesus, and I accept that that's what I'm here to do, is help others, be of service, love one another, and be doing it because I'm still here. You will say, oh yeah, send me a link. I want to see somebody do it. Absolutely. It sounds intriguing because I do pick and sell. I told y'all that I've been doing that on I have a few things listed on Face Market that I'm not getting any bites on. I don't know why. Oh my goodness. Okie Gigi. She says, I told the doctor whoever said these were the golden years seen rust and thought they seen gold. He is young but found humor in it. Oh gosh, that is humorous. Gloria, let us know if you were okay. Sounds like it was in the parking lot, so hopefully it was slow. You're okay. Okay, good. Thank God. Prayers for Gloria. Oh my goodness. Is it still drivable? And can you get in and out of it? Or are you still sitting inside of it? Hey Vargo, thank you. This Gigi. We got lots of Gigi's. God bless you. Thank you so much. It was on a main road. Oh no. Uber driver came right across the lane into you. No, I am so grateful you weren't hurt. That is so scary. What in the world were they doing? Thank you, Uncle Deuce. Oh my gosh, I'm going to start crying. We're on an emotional roller coaster today, aren't we? Of gratitude and disappointment. You know, this is quite an interesting day, isn't it? My heart goes out to everybody, just with so much love and so much concern and prayers for all your well-being. Hey Vargo says golden years are tarnished. So, I hope they didn't do. Well, no, you knew that they were Uber, so they must have stopped. Did the police come, hon? And write ticket to them? Oh no! Oh, Uncle Deuce, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, this is an up and down kind of day, isn't it? God bless you. Yeah, I don't enjoy doing plumbing work either. I was doing some in my bathroom. I did fix the sink, the drip in the sink. It wasn't easy, but I took pictures. I was very proud of myself. But I keep having to change out that bobber thing in the back of the toilet. It's like very annoying. Those pieces have been replaced I don't know how many times in 14 years. They rust out from the hard water. Gigi, oh, you won't go into your day. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Well, you came to the right place. We all fit in together today, don't we? Oh no. I'm so sorry. I'm like tearing up. I'm just like so like, I don't know. I just feel bad for all of us. Oh my gosh. I have a lot of compassion for all of us right now. I might have to pull over. We might just all have to have a good cry together. Oh my word. Yes, we rebuke the devil. Devil, get behind us. In Jesus' name, amen and amen. Although I must say, in my situation, I don't know if it's the devil or just a series of... I can't decide if God's telling me I've been off track or on track. I don't know. All this did bring us together, so it's got to be on track. It's just got to be. And he just has something better in mind for a vehicle to help make all this work better. That's all. I trust in the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Oh no, you guys. Oh, whole right side panel will need replaced. Oh my goodness. Thank God you weren't hurt. Oh, to help his friend, PTSD. Oh, PTSD is horrible. It really is, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Just stepping stones. Amen. Because Gloria, we know you're on track. That is for sure. God bless you. I was going to ask you if you had Puppy with you. I bet that scared him. I know it scared you. They told you to ice your knee, and I bet you I'd do that later, because that was a tense moment. Maybe we should all just sit still for the rest of the day so that nothing else happens. Nobody can give us any bad news and nothing else happens. Oh my goodness. Don't anybody answer the phone. Oh my word. Wyoming girl, are you kidding me? That's awful. She says when she was in her accident, the cop literally told her, he didn't get that job for traffic accidents. Oh no. What in the world just sprayed up all over my car? Do y'all see that? Can you see that spray that just went up on my car for no reason? Like I feel like it just came up out of the engine. That's scary. I must have hit it. Alright, it's not oily, so we're good. We're good. I must have hit the paddle by accident. The windshield wiper fluid thing, you know what I mean? Oh boy. So you get in an accident and then you have to hear a cop complain about his job not being everything he expected it to be. That's so bad. That is so bad. Oh my gosh, he's in the wrong line of business because a police officer is a service position. Oh my goodness. Just like a healthcare worker, if you don't care, you don't need to be there. Oh my goodness. This thing's got a mind of its own today. Let's see. Don't say what? What'd I say? The paramedics got mad at him. Oh no. That bus was emptying the toilet? Harbor Watch, no. That's disgusting. Ew. Oh my god. Because it was right there, wasn't it? Oh no. Ew. The car could use a good wash. I don't see any point in spending the money to do it right now. Because I have to go to a car wash. I'll make it look really pretty to trade in the shell. I think oh right, don't say that about the oil. I know, right? Well, it scared me because they were messing around maybe in there. All they did was probably hook up a computer and then they all went to lunch, so I got left sitting there. Who knows? I was in my corner office, so I didn't see. I have great luck, Harbor Watch. My luck is called blessings. I have lots of blessings. I'm not going to take on that spirit of that by any means. Like, y'all heard the Wyckoffs, they used to say a lot with their luck, oh, too dear, doggone it. With their luck, you know, even Nikki would say it too. You know, well, with our luck, it's probably, you know, it's like, yeah, I wouldn't take on that spirit. Break those chains. Let that bad spirit fall off of you, you know? I thank God for breaking the chains that have been binding me on a pretty regular basis, you know, because I'll just pick them right back up again, you know what I mean? Like a fool, the fool that I am sometimes, or just the human being that I am. I had the corner office while they were deciding to total my car, basically. I found that Roger. That's right. That's right. Well, it was cool. That was cool how that came together too, because y'all told me to go hit the. Oh, is the hurricane hitting them now? Oh my goodness. It did develop into a Category 1 then. They said it might. It was coming in from the East Coast and then making its way across the state. So it's not a Gulf hurricane where it can just spin. was, I don't even know where I'm going. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll do this. Oh. We made it down here pretty quick. At least we beat the traffic. Let's go hang out in the cemetery. Oh no. Let's go cruise the Capitol. See if anything's going on there today. I am so grateful to have my bumbles with me today. To have all of us here together to make sure everybody's okay. Ooh, another win for Republicans came from New Jersey. All right. That is good news in the mix of all this craziness. Thank you, Child. He beat out the incumbent. Okay. We needed that good news. Here, they still don't have a roof on their house from last storm. Oh no, Sherry. God bless them. Oh my gosh. Heavy rain on Friday. Okay. We were praying for everybody in Florida. Oh my goodness. They're just getting a double whammy. Oh no, we got space invaders. So, like, they don't have their roof back on yet from last time. How bad is it right now? Like, is the tarp staying on, or what do they have on there? That's just crazy. I feel so bad for them. God bless you, Gloria. You zapped them, didn't you? Zapped those space invaders. That's right. We don't have that here. Take it out on the space invaders. Car accidents are very disappointing because it just, you know, with our busy schedules and everything that we try to get done, it just didn't have to happen. And that's the frustrating part about that, isn't it, Gloria? I'm sorry that happened. And then something like a hurricane, I mean, you can't help that from happening, but you put so much into something, and just to have it torn away, it doesn't seem very sensical, does it? The tarp is held up so far. Hopefully it continues to hold on. They're having a hard time. Oh, I pray it holds on. 5 homes have gone into the ocean so far. Like, for real, kitten? Like, it's blowing that hard? I thought it was like only up to 60-mile-per-hour winds. Wow. What did it get up? What did it grow to? What category is it? A little bit of wind and rain right now. They're in the Clearwater area. They've done a lot of good for some people down there. I'm very proud of them. That's really, that's good hearts to be that go-between from getting the funds to go getting the stuff and then getting it delivered out. That's, God bless them. I think that was wonderful that they did all that. Because sometimes we don't know what to do, but it can be just those little things, like the little necessities, can it? With the last hurricane, he lost it all. Oh no. He didn't have flood insurance with his new insurance company, 86 years old. A lot of people don't have it because they figured, don't live there. There's like so many miles. Now, it may have changed over the years, but there's so many feet or miles or something like that from the Gulf, and then and it made it almost impossible to get like some kind of damage coverage. And you're in Tampa Bay area. My friends that live down there, they went to the Columbia restaurant the other night, and I oh my gosh, I haven't been there in years. Isn't that the one that is in Ybor City with the flamenco dancers, and you get paella, really good paella? "20 more houses unsafe and 2 condo buildings deemed unsafe." Oh my goodness. Sounds like you're down there, kitten. Getting hit hard. He's on Bonita. Oh my goodness. And gave them what he had coverage on before. Oh. Bonita Beach is an interesting place. We couldn't drink coffee on the beach there. You get fined. No straws, no cups, nothing. Couldn't even bring your own coffee cup. Where is he now? Like, where is he staying, Wyoming girl? Hey, U-Haul. We are weathering the storm together. That is true. I've got the air blowing on the phone and it says it's overheating. Like, there is no reason for that. And I have the air on. Okay, gotcha, kitten. Yeah, it sounds like typical news, always reporting the worst, right? It is terrible, though. And then Carol says, yeah, she's in the Tampa area and the storm is pretty much past. No damage in her area. So it's just going to depend on where you are, I guess. I'm grateful you didn't get any more damage there. He's with friends? Okay, thank God. And he still has a lot. He can put a trailer on? Okay, thank God. That's so sad, though. Oh, my gosh. Now, how did I hit traffic at 3? It's not even 3:30 in the afternoon. Phew, oh, excuse me. It's getting cold in here trying to keep the phone cool. Oh my gosh, I love my bumbles. Oh. Local mom and pop shops only. Amen. That's right, Eddie. Oh, Navy Mom, what'd you send me? It sounds like an article. It looked like it was an article. I'll definitely read it when I stop. Oh, that's true. Today is Friday. Tomorrow's Veterans Day. God bless you, Teeny. really stuffy hanging out in the dealership because they're doing construction there. It's dusty. That's a cool skate ramp over there. I like these skateboard parks that they make now. I think that's pretty awesome. They call that the DC Vault. Oh, that's the pole vault thing. Everything looks normal at the that's the oh, for heaven's sakes, National Guard. Everything looks normal over there. I'll put you all in the air conditioning. A lot of the homes that collapsed had prior damage. They were already weak and then they got hit with another. Oh, that's true. Oh my gosh, what is happening here? Why is everybody going but me? Thank you. I can figure out what was that. Alright. We're playing tennis at the school. Hi, Tommy Temper. How are you doing, hon? School's getting out there. I need to see what events are going on for Veterans Day that we can get into tomorrow. I'm glad everything's well with you. That's good. Thank you for stopping by. We're all just being a support to one another and a comfort to one another as real life is happening all around us. Hong Kong carryout, Chinese food, seafood, chicken sub. What is this place? It's like a really old building. See with the orange Hey, Alvin Backy, where you been? Salam. DC is one kooky place. It's a great big brick wall. What is that place? Oh dear, where place? Whoa, aw. I don't know how he managed to hit that. It's like he aimed for the postman and hit the truck. That was weird. What is this crazy place? The car barn on Capitol Hill, a condominium. It's a strange place. It has a huge courtyard inside. If that's the same building. That's weird. It is. It's a massive complex. And they have an interior courtyard. It's very strange. Oh my god, I know. Some days I do want to throw up, I'm telling you. Today's okay because I'm sort of in a shock daze over the Hive Wagon. I'm like sort of just floating through DC. Which means I gotta be ultra careful not to get a ticket. It's the weird floaty feeling after the anxiety. It's awful. Slightly detached from the pain. I think a lot of y'all understand what I'm saying. I'm sorry to say, but I think you do. Oh my goodness. All right, which one? Which one? This one. I've really gotten to know my way around. I'm telling you, it's pretty remarkable. This side of town, anyway. Well, this is, I think, why people are so nasty in DC sometimes, because they have to deal with this kind of traffic all the time. It makes them very grumpy. I don't know. Once in a while now that convoy action is slowed. Convoy action slowed, yes, but the freedom marching continues on. Good Lord, man, I've been in the thick of it since March 2nd. That's crazy. Tonight we're having at the J6 Vigil at the DC Gulag, we're having a cake and a celebration of the Marines, 247 years, anniversary of the Marines, United States Marine Corps. Pretty exciting. And we've got three Marines that are being held political prisoner between Northern Neck and the DC Gulag. So we're having a nice celebration in honor of the service and sacrifice. See if anybody's making a stink at the Capitol. What do you think? It's a nice way to put it, right? Oh, there it goes. Y'all talking about my ticket? Oh no. Now, I didn't contest it. I pled guilty with an explanation and pleaded hardship on the fee, because they wanted a $100 ticket fee. So we'll hear back from that, and we'll also hear back from the $100 ticket for where they changed the mile per hour from 40 to 30, and I was going 41, and the new signs say new 30 miles per hour. So I was able to take all those pictures and send that in too. So, which was a guilty with a explanation. So hopefully I won't have to pay those. They usually do a cake for your husband. Oh, nice. He likes to stay more than his birthday. God bless him. Let him know what we're doing. That's so cool. But he's not feeling like it after helping his friend. Oh, I'm praying his friend's going to be all right and that he feels better. Yeah. PTSD is no joke. I've had to work really hard to get mine manageable. I think there's always going to be a little smoky layer to it, you know, that's always going to be there, where you just have to stay spiritually on top of it. You know, your daily maintenance of it. Kind of like alcoholism or addiction. There's got to be a daily spiritual maintenance to keep it in check so that the beast doesn't grow bigger. And that seems to be the same with my PTSD. But then, you know, you wonder how different that would be from just anybody who doesn't have it too. That we all need to maintain our spiritual condition every day. You know, to combat just life in general. No, that's never easy getting those calls. Oh my gosh. I'll never go on a 12-step call alone again if I can help it. It's better to, good news for Ryan. Oh, I want to know. You're almost numb to it, yeah. Honey, that just makes you a Marine almost, doesn't it? This iced coffee has just been a delight. The pick me up, I just definitely need it. Thank you. Okie Gigi. Oh, goodness. And thank you everybody who has been contributing to keep us going and to help go towards whatever's going to be next. I'm so grateful. Excuse me. I definitely got stuffy while I was in that Subaru dealership. I hear you, Wyman girl. I didn't mean to be disrespectful, but I know that it's difficult for the spouses and the family and the friends too. And that was where I was coming from with that. I think you know though. It's hard on everybody. Absolutely everybody. Okay, where am I? Let's go this way. Oh no, I want to go that way. There's the Capitol. There goes the Capitol. Lots of people milling around the library. Oh boy. What's for dinner? Salad with crickets for extra crunch. Uncle Tees. Hey, Terp. Welcome back. Angela won't let you make her a salad. I don't blame her. Oh no. Oh, Daytona Beach, 3 high-risk condos and a hotel. I know we don't need any more hotels collapsing. Like, that's for sure. Crazy. Now, why didn't the transmission cut off on that one? You would have thought it would have. Oh my goodness, 90% strong. Did I just get like totally attacked? Holy cow. Where did you come from and why are you attacking me? That's just mean. That's just really mean. You don't just take somebody's kid to a swimming pool. Right, Wyoming girl? Oh my gosh. I stopped babysitting years ago. Goodness gracious. In this day and age, you better sign a waiver before I take your kids anywhere. I'm letting you know that, straight up. If that makes me mean, then okay. I think it makes me smart as all get out. I ain't taking your kids nowhere unless you're with them. And then if you're some kind of a jerk, you ain't getting in my car anyway. How's that? Someone took it away. That was like somebody from the 1776 Restoration Movement. That's really sad. I wonder if they're all upset because I was asking Santa if he wanted to talk to Rose or not the other day. That's crazy. I had all of my friends who I traveled with. Now, I didn't travel with all of them. But all of a sudden, they're all around me like I'm going to do something to Santa. And it's like, I am trying to just ask Santa a question. Excuse me? It's the stupidest thing I ever witnessed in my life. I had Rose stay with the phone and turn it away because that's not the kind of stuff I like to put on my live stream. When I went to go talk to him, because it's private, you know. It's like it doesn't need to be on live stream, because I think that their behavior towards Rose has been questionable to me because I didn't know some of the ins and outs, and even hearing from Joe that she supposedly did something to him, and I still find it all. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I still found it questionable. Oh, she was so cute about that. Oh my gosh. She goes, quick, quick, quick. I know, that's right, Okie Gigi. Yeah, no, Santa was fine. I was having trouble getting a word in edgewise because Joe was just going off all about Joe, which is pretty normal. And I said, be quiet. And Joe goes, ooh, like that. And it's just like, goodness gracious. He was right up in my face going, yeah, nah, 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 nah. And it's like, dude, I'm trying to talk to Santa. Oh my goodness, because she needs a $9,500 transmission. Isn't that crazy, Kathy? Oh my goodness. And it's all because of a service issue that they already knew about. Subaru. So they're going to get a call from me later. Hi, Kathy. P4TR1OT. Who's a traitorous insurrectionist? I don't know who you're talking about. I've never supported this current administration. That must be who you're talking about. Yeah, that's probably a possibility, Kathy. It's all pretty quiet down here. Yeah, we got trolls. We got trolls. I'm looking into what my options are right now, Kathy, because quite frankly, I'm not in the position to do much of anything. So we went by a transmission place, and they said to give the front desk a call and they get a quote for what they might could trade out the transmission for. And then I guess I could have gone left. And then that's okay. And then what would it take to get into a new vehicle? Do I even have that capacity anymore? Because the last 3 months, all of this the choices that I've made to go with the TPC and continue on with the protesting in person and the advocating from the ground has changed my financial outlook drastically. That's a great way to put it. It all started snowballing 2.5 months ago, 3 months ago. And you know, I've just put it in check and found out that the problem with the car is it needs a new transmission. So by putting it in check, though, I've taken some hits that may not make it possible for me to do much of anything. We'll see. We'll see. Never say die. The Hive Mobile is only worth about $6 for the year that she is and everything. I think that was the last I saw of it. Oh no, look at these cute ladies. Get out of the road, honeys. Oh my gosh, they are so precious. For every action, there is a reaction. Ooh, look at that big old pothole. Oh my goodness. Never ever give up. That's right, Kathy. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. I don't think so, Kathy. I think it was I felt fine until I was sitting in that office. Like after about an hour and a half, 2 hours, I just started feeling kind of funny. you know, like kind of like not that great. And they were doing construction. They're building a whole new service department. And so why I wasn't able to go downstairs to their normal waiting area, and why I wound up asking if there was a desk I could sit at, which put me in that corner office. I think the air is bad right now, you know, because there's always construction dust and everything. And so what I feel like is I'm kind of having like a really bad allergy attack is what it feels like. And I would imagine it's from all the building materials floating around in the air. I know, Turp, it's too bad, but I you know, I made the decision to go on credit. I made that decision, not realizing that I'd still be going this long. I was not initially going on credit, but backed myself into a corner where that's what wound up happening. And then when you're not bringing in your normal income from, you know, my trade my work that I do, normally, you know, so it all, you know, it's all conscious choices. It's you know, but for every action there's a reaction, you know. So trucking today, 15-year-old truck with two. That's right. Keep looking. Oh, good call on your part, Okie GG. I don't even know how they can justify a truck that old with that many miles selling it for that much. That's insane to me. That just seems insane. New. I don't know if they can do a rebuild for a CVT. I don't know. That's right. I think honestly, first things first is get that motorcycle on the road so I'm not dead in the water. I don't like just having one vehicle anyway. Because it won't take that much to get the motorcycle on the road. So I have a backup to at least get me from A to B. Vehicles are stupid expensive now. I don't get it either. Because they can't get the chips for them to put them on the road. That's what they say. I think it's like having the farmers' produce backed up in warehouses, letting it go rotten so they can charge a certain amount for what they want to put out there. I think that's what the situation we have. Do we really not have the chips, or are they just doing that? Driving the prices up, letting other cars sit there and rot. Listen to me get on a roll. Ooh, boy, I think that caffeine's kicking in, Okie GG. Oh my goodness. It just makes no sense. There's starving people in the world, and they like burn food, let it rot, drive up prices when there's plenty of food sitting there. And that does not mean I believe in communism or socialism. I don't. But if you want to keep prices competitive here, ship it off in a reasonable amount of time to countries where it doesn't affect your, you know, like immigration camps where people have had to migrate out of countries to save their lives, you know. I'm not using the right word. What's that called? Refugee. There you go, refugee. That's so true, child. We're going to save the world right here, right now. Can you imagine if we replace this current administration with people who actually care about people? You know, if we have people in office that actually care about people, that'd be amazing. O2 Civic for $5,000. If somebody took care of it, boy, that'll still get them down the road a little bit, wouldn't it? Those are some tiny cars, though, but they like to soup them up. You tell them to keep that nitrous out of that thing. Not a good idea. I know, what are streetcar races going to race in if everything goes electric? Oh no. Oh, there goes the end of the Fast and Furious movies. They'll be like racing on electric mopeds or something. They're getting a stage ready over there for something for Veterans Day. Oh, why am I over here? A 78 truck? Wow. That's because it's a classic now. Goodness gracious. They might even call it a historic. That's like so sad. Car Dealerships Association has become crooked also. Well, yeah, I'm not feeling real good after walking out of Subaru today like I used to. I can tell you that. Did you stall out? Are you okay? You're good? Your car's okay? Your car's okay? Did it stall? It's good? Oh, good. Okay. Yes. Oh, right. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, I'm just going over here to the Eastern Market. Yep. Yeah, it's nice. Happy holiday to you as well. Thank you. Happy birthday. God bless you. Oh, you are so sweet. God bless you. Oh my goodness. I was worried about him beeping at you when you were just trying to do the right thing. I know, because you get $100 ticket. That's right. You do you. God bless you. Oh, she was so sweet. Oh my gosh. The man behind her was very impatient. She's trying not to get a ticket. You all know people do that to me all the time too. Goodness. Like, I'll go when I'm darn good and ready to go. And I won't until I am. My dad, the best thing he taught me, and he said it was the number one thing about riding a motorcycle, was ride your ride. Ride your own ride. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. When you're riding with other motorcycles, and, you know, don't worry about the guy that's trying to push you forward when you're not ready to go yet. Very, very good advice. My dad's been riding a lot of years because he's a cautious and very good motorcycle rider. He's 85 years old, and he and his buddy just did another weekend thing on their Can-Ams. They just graduated to Can-Ams a couple years ago. I'm really happy for them. I don't know, all of a sudden I got hungry again, y'all. It's like, I guess breakfast was a little while ago. So we're at the Eastern Market because I guess I'll run in and get some chicken dumplings really quick. Because they're not too expensive. And they're good. And we like that. Your car is going to be a classic soon, Terp. Happy Veterans Day. Absolutely. You know it, at Liberty. Happy Veterans Day to everybody. Tauruses, they have a good reputation. Whoop. Oh, my... did she use older car for winter? Well, this is my cheap older car. Oh my gosh. I just refinanced the which is going to be a total ding against me in trying to get a new car. Because I just refinanced this car out of necessity for the situation that I'm in. It's like, that was bad timing. It's like, this just could not have been any worse timing. But that's usually how it works. But somehow it'll work out. Still don't know what you want for dinner. I'm gonna go get some chicken dumplings and chips and computers. Expensive to work on. I know, right? If I were a mechanic, it'd be totally different. You know, I'd get, you know, a good Chevy or something. But because I'm not, it doesn't make any sense. With our good friends, because he wanted to do 100 miles per hour. I wanted leisure riding, not racing. Wish we kept the Harley for grandson now. Right. Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, I don't need to read. It's very dangerous, you know, like when you're goofing around with your friends and going 100 miles, there's, you know, it's not smart. So you were right. Ford Escape, and you love it. Only 119,000 miles. I think that's what Dad has, this Ford Escape, and he likes it a lot. I think he's got a 2013. Wyoming girl. She just puts it in park when they honk at her. I know these chips and computers, I don't really get it. Ooh, Chilled's having baked chicken, fresh string beans with potatoes. Oh, that sounds good. Every day it's the same thing. I know we have to figure out what's for dinner. The torque converter, it was the Subaru issue, which wound up probably eating up my it's eating up my transmission. Because, right, it's just so sad. Honda CR-V, and you love it? Okay. Good deal, kitten. They're awfully cute. All right, do y'all want to hang on while I run inside? You want to hang out? Because the woman at the Asian street market place, she doesn't like to be on camera. She's really sweet. All right, I'll be right back. Don't let anybody steal you. At least I'll be able to see it all on YouTube later. That's just wrong. I don't even know why I would say something like that. Devil, get behind us. Amen. Oh, they weren't open. Oh, goodness. I don't feel like a sandwich. All right. Throw a fit when she comes back if she doesn't share. I'll share absolutely nothing because I got nothing. Oh no. That's so sad. You can put white crayons in the keyhole. The things y'all do when I turn my back. Oh no. There's going to be 100 kidnapping charges. That is hysterical. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. That is so funny. She's back. No soup for you. Oh, I know, right? Because I could have heated something up, but I took the whole pantry out because I was embarrassed to have the pantry in the car when I took it in the car shop. Oh no. Actually, I could go get some soup from Safeway. Chilled says, I wonder why it's taking her so long. Terry. Can you believe us? What a bunch of noodleheads. Oh, goodness. Alright, let's go see if we can find that. I gotta admit, I don't feel that great. Well, we're gonna keep plugging along. If it gets any worse, then we'll go from there. Oh. I could just be in shock. I do just love you. I do. So awesome. There was a little bagel shop around here, and I can't figure out where it was. What I probably don't need is any more bread for like 2 years. Oh, that's where it is. Bullfrog Bagels. Jeez Louise. That Latino guy was absolutely adorable. He made Ralph Macchio look like Beehive is sick. No. No. Oh, there is no sarcasm there at all, Wyoming girl. I am so blessed to have y'all in my life. There is no question about that. The love is real. I don't think I would have gotten through this day as well without you, because it's been kind of heartbreaking, you know? And we've all been able to share with each other like some of the things we're going through and not be alone in it. And I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that. Broccoli cheese soup. Oh, I haven't had that in years. I used to like that a lot. I forgot about that. Because that's Herschel Walker had stores, and I think they were called Let Us Surprise You. And you could go in and you could fix from these. He wanted healthier food to be available fast for people. And you could go in and fix an amazing salad from their big, huge salad bar, or have soup and salad. And you could have broccoli cheese soup there too. And it was really, really good. They're not around anymore, but I don't think. But I don't know. I think Herschel Walker is an amazing person. He's done a lot. Did he wind up winning? Do we know yet? Oh, Terry Ann, awesome! Since day one. God bless you. It has been a while, hasn't it? Oh my gosh, Kathy says we're all gonna go to mechanic school and help us. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Let's all go. I found out mechanics weren't really for me with the motorcycle. My last one, the Kawasaki. Run off December 6th for Georgia. Okay. Who's paying for it? Thank you all. Yeah, it's amazing like how quickly I can get behind in the times. Okay, I'm on 14th Street towards C. So, that's E. Burrito, ceviche. Okay, here's 12. Beer cheese soup is good too. I like peanut soup. Y'all ever had good peanut soup like in Louisiana? It's really good. But of course I'll melt peanut butter and just eat it like that. Call me crazy. I don't know if this is a bike lane or a turning lane, but the police officer's in it, so. Don't eat gas station sushi. Yeah, I think I'd pass on that. Oh my gosh, Kathy. Guacamole and flour tortilla chips. That sounds good, Turb. I'm not a huge guacamole fan, but sometimes it can be good. Bear beer soup. Never had that. Zesty. No, I don't. You know, can you help yourself from thinking, well, this is what I was planning to do and now I can't, and things like that? Of course I do. But do I regret it? No, because I got to tell you, there's very few Republicans on the ground. You know, in visible in protesting, etc. And there's so many Democrats that are on the ground that are visible in their protests that I feel proud to be representing conservative and our constitutional republic on the ground where it's visible. It is not popular. It is not popular at all. But I feel very good about being that presence. You know, one of the few. I do. Because I've seen it actually make a difference. From here to California, back and here. I've seen it make a difference. We're not alone. But they sure would like us to think we are. We're not even like the total minority, but they sure would like us to think we are. And so I feel like there's something important in this. It's a good, valid question. I'm grateful for it, Zesty. Thank you. All right, what word am I on? I'm on I. How did I do that? I thought I was on 14th. 14th and I. And if the other one was E and went this way, then I got to go the other way. All right, we'll go back over here. Beep, 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 beep. So do I feel like I pissed it away? No, I don't. Because I have to remember too, and I never forget, I do not forget, why I jumped in like this in the first place, why I went out and joined the TPC. Because what was happening is I felt my state lines closing me in with everything that was being threatened with passports and other things. I truly felt the threat of borders, state boundaries closing me in, my government closing me in, wondering if I'd be able to cross state lines, etc., for my choices that I've made for my personal health. You know, I think you know what I'm speaking of there. And I do feel that responsibility, Terry Ann. I do. I really do. I feel like it's a great honor. Hi, you all. Yikes. Let's go right to C. Am I good? Thank you. Yeah, what? Well, did you enjoy it, U-Haul? We want to know. I heard you rented a U-Haul to go, or you were advertising with the U-Haul, one or the other. How was it? That is the short of it, isn't it, Kathy? Freedom is not free. Yeah. The question was, did I regret pissing away my money? It's like, how can I when it means something so much bigger? If we wound up going to complete communism and suddenly it feels like the Third Reich is running the country and running us all and have taken over, at least I will know in my own heart, and what I can live with is I tried. I saw it coming and I tried. Not that I think I would stop there anyway. But I think you understand what I'm saying. I don't want history repeating itself to that kind of horror. And this has felt close to horrific enough to me to have to do something about it on a grand scale. And so it's cost a lot of people a whole lot. None as much as our physicians and scientists, and we can't say too much about that here, but some people have paid a much higher price than me running my car into the ground. I wonder if I can fit in that. Why not? Let's see. We found the Safeway. Well, I didn't time you out, honey. Zesty, I don't know. If, as a recovery coach, you talk to people about the sunk cost fallacy. I don't know what sunk cost fallacy is. And the recovery coaching that I do isn't financial. It's for people trying to get recovery from their substance use disorders. So you might have gotten that mixed up. The overpasses, you don't think that did anything? It did everything. You ever get on one of them? It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. God bless you, hon. People beeping their horns. They don't even know what's happening. Oh, these are so quick. Oh my gosh. Ugh. That light is so quick. It brought hope to people that were passing underneath them. It brought hope to those who were on them. It brought people together. It let us all know that there is still hope, that we're not alone, that there are patriots everywhere. And I'm just so sad that anybody would still think that it did nothing, because you have no idea. If you think it did nothing, you weren't there or you weren't paying attention, because I have had some people who really felt like, what was it all for? And that were there. And it's like, did you really miss that? Did you really miss it? Because I was there, eyes wide open. I saw, I heard, I listened, I hear, I see. And it was amazing, because for how long we had all been locked down, and they had been trying to make us feel, the puppet masters pulling the strings, trying to create division, trying to create isolation, trying to create the misery that they want you to believe is going on everywhere, which it's not. And to go and firsthand be a part of showing everybody, being shown myself first, and then showing everybody, no, it is not like what they're feeding us. It is absolutely not the narrative that they're feeding us. This is the reality. We are Americans. We are not alone. We are unified. We are hopeful. We are God-fearing, and we are not buying your lies. If that ain't huge, and what this has all been doing, then I don't know what is. To show everybody that God is still who God said he is. Allowing him to show that through us. Stand tall. Amen, Blackfoot man. Yes. Oh, it did my heart so much good, U-Haul, to see you all in convoy again. It tugged on my heart because I wanted to be there so badly. And I did ask my mechanic if my car would make it to Branson, Missouri, and or could I take it to Branson, Missouri? And he said, not if you wanted to come back. Turns out he was probably right. But oh, it did my heart so good to see you all together in convoy. It was beautiful. I saw you on Soup Mama. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yes. And just ask Oh Navy Mom. She's out on that pass still in Ohio. It's really Ohio, Navy Mom. And she is still on that overpass, waving her flag whenever she can get there for 2.5 hours at a time and more sometimes. And her husband joins her sometimes. And she gets honks and thumbs up and everything else, just like we all did. And I stood on some of the overpasses and I caught that was the first time I saw the convoy, was because I got to Ohio before, to that stop, before the convoy did. And, when I was going to catch up with it, and I got to stand on that overpass and they're all going underneath the overpass, and I've got it on video and I've uploaded it. It's on here. You just have to go back, look under the category of the People's Convoy. I've categorized some of it. It's not done yet, but you can see that very first time I set my eyes on the convoy, and it's all passing underneath me, and not even the majority, the biggest part of it yet. And oh my gosh, it just was the best feeling. I was right where I needed to be because I needed that hope so badly. So badly. Hi, Sean. It's good to see you, honey. I'm doing all right. Thank you. We're going to all just get through this craziness together. Obama's transportation secretary's son is the new replacement. Oh, no. Oh. You know it, Liberty. Golden Chariot's still there. I need to watch his video. I heard he had a great video yesterday. I'm so grateful you were able to make it. That's awesome. Glad you were able to be a part of it. Still a chance for Senate. Amen. Amen, Blackfoot man. No, we've all had some personal hits today. So we're just coming together and being support for that and for our country and everything else. There you go, Denise. Yeah, I totally understand. I understand you now. I do. And there are too many Americans that don't have their eyes open, where it's very surprising to those of us whose eyes are open. How can they not see, right? I hear you. I was a little surprised at kind of how that sounded, Denise, coming from you. So I'm grateful that you clarified. But that's okay. It got a good plug for why we do this out there, you know. Maybe that was why God had it stated that way, you know, when you wrote it. Just to put it out, remind us all of why we're here, and yes, it was worth it. Yes, it's worth it. I've run my car into the ground and I can't afford to do much about it, and it's worth it. Because my country and my freedom and all of you all being able to make medical choices and everything else, you know, and not have it pressured onto you by an oppressive, tyrannical government, it makes it all worth it. And I do it all again. And I will continue to do it. Even if I'm on a motorcycle or a bicycle, I will continue to help our country and all of us. Absolutely. Exactly, Denise. And I know that. And there's so many people that physically cannot be here. And it's just like, for me, I wound up just, it all lined up. There was nothing else at that moment when I took off. The last client at crisis intervention housing and long-term housing portion of it got placed. And now that place is no longer, the Hoyle house where I worked is no longer. It's like, okay, what next? Well, the Recovery Community Center is supposed to be next, but that's not opening up until January. And so, so at that point in time, it was like, that's when God presented the People's Convoy to me. And I was like, it wasn't even a question. It was my whole being knew I had to go. I had to go be with that. Isn't that wild? Really wild. But I mean, are we always all sort of kind of like our bottom lip sticks out when the money runs out and things are hard? Sure. Of course. But is it worth it? I mean, I'm sorry that I'm not a millionaire and that I can't just, help people to join this myself. You know what I mean? Financially. I'd rather be the one helping to grow this thing financially than the one needing to have the financial assistance to remain in it. That's the kind of person, where my heart is, but that's just not the existence of it for me today. I know Gloria was out there, and we thought that I had her on camera once, and I sent her some pictures, and we weren't sure if that was hers or not. There's a few other people I was able to send them photographs that I caught going underneath the overpasses, and they were on it, and I met them later. I was like, oh, I got y'all on that one. How amazing. Oh my gosh. You're going to be a great grandmother? What? A great grand? That's crazy. Congratulations. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. That's awesome. +30 weeks pregnant when you met the convoy. That's awesome, Wyoming girl. Soup Mama is a godsend. Oh my goodness. I got many a later night meal from her because I missed the earlier one getting back from convoy. Probably at least 5 or 6 times. People did cry when they saw the convoy. You're right. You were right. I was one of them in the beginning when I first saw it. That's awesome, Terp. It's true. Just walking around at Hagerstown and out in California, the different places that we stopped. I'll tell you that the Golden Nugget, Golden Acorn casino, when we were heading to California, we were there for 2 nights, staged up, and oh my gosh, that whole casino was ours for those 2 nights. They were so nice. They were out front cheering us on when we came in. It was really interesting. They were very excited about the convoy and what it stood for. Right, Denise? Oh my gosh. Pretty amazing. Okay, so we're at 5% right now, so I'm going to need to end the live stream, which I hate to do. I'm going to run into Safeway and see if they have some soup. But then I'm going to need to charge the phone without running it, or we're not going to be able to get through this evening if I can make it. I am playing it by ear right now because I'm just not feeling that great. I'm not sure what's up. So, but let's get some chicken noodle soup if they got it. I hope so. And then I'm going to turn this on in just a little bit. We'll take a little break. And I can't thank you all enough for being here with me today. Elections are lagging in Arizona. Yep, Terp, I know that's right. Marie says stress. Oh no. 12 great grandchildren Gloria has. Y'all reproduce like rabbits in your family. That's awesome. I think that's great. 12 great grandkids. Like, how many grandchildren does that make? To have 12 great grandkids. That's amazing. Big ol' hugs. Thank you so much for the contributions too. Oh my gosh, thank you for the coffee, Okie Gigi. Thank you for the dinner for Gigi, the other Gigi. You all are here for me, and I pray I'm here for you too. That is my desire, to be here for everybody too. Lee Bart. Wow, Glory be. Was that wrong to say that? I don't know. I don't have any kids. The rabbits. Oh no. Gloria, I didn't offend you, did I, about the rabbits? I hope not. Dead stop traffic. Gloria, how are you feeling? I hope your muscles aren't getting sore. Talking to himself. Two granddaughters, 18 and 8. Oh, that's awesome. Nicely. Leela. Chicken soup. Yeah. Truly, I hope I didn't offend you. Oh my gosh, I think it's great. I love big families. I wanted to have a big family. And I do. All my bumbles. You're not going to get a chance to talk to yourself anymore, Uncle Deuce. You got a house full now. Yeah, chicky soup sounds good. Grandpuppy. Tammy Zulu says grandpuppy. She has a grandpuppy. Aww. Gloria's got 5 grandkids and 12 great grandkids. That's amazing. That's awesome. 8-year-old. Nice. Rabbit and grasshopper chili. Oh no. Angela, don't eat the chili. Don't eat the chili. All right, I'm getting off here. I will see y'all a little bit. God bless you all, and glory be to God. Remember, He's bigger than all of this. And thank you.